Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. I will now call to order the Parks and Recreation Commission meeting for the City of Vacaville, January 5th, 2022. We appreciate everyone who is participating in tonight's Parks and Recreation teleconference meeting. This meeting will be conducted pursuant Assembly Bill 361. Please bear with us as we attempt to use remote tools. Instructions to call into the meeting or participate from a computer are provided on the agenda on the city's website at www.cityofvacaville.com. Callers who wish to comment can press *9 to get into the speaking queue. Computer users can click the raise hand button within their Zoom controls to request to speak. Good evening, Madam Secretary. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Baruman, Commissioner Gutierrez.
Here.
Commissioner Leonard. Commissioner Thompson.
Present.
Commissioner Vandertulen.
Present.
Vice Chair Vasquez.
Here.
Chair McMahon.
Here.
I will note that Commissioner Leonard is on the line. Oh, I believe she can open her mic.
And Commissioner Leonard, can you hear us, ma'am? It appears that she's on the line. She just is unable to communicate through.
Can you guys hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, we've got you, Commissioner Leonard. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. So roll call, and we are now at the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Gutierrez, good evening, ma'am. Would you please lead us in the pledge this evening?
Yes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Agenda item 3, approval of the agenda for this evening. Are there any corrections or changes to this evening's agenda?
I have none, Chair.
Thank you very much, Madam Secretary. I will now take a motion.
A motion to approve. This is Commissioner Thompson.
Thompson, and a second, please.
It's Commissioner Vandertulen. I second.
Okay, so we have Thompson and Vandertulen. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Gutierrez.
Approve.
Commissioner Leonard.
Approve.
Commissioner Thompson.
Yes.
Commissioner Vandertulen.
Yes.
Vice Chair Vasquez.
Yes.
Chair McMahon.
Yes. Moving on to item 4, approval of the minutes. These are the minutes for the meeting of November the 3rd, 2021. Any corrections or changes to the minutes of that meeting, ma'am?
I have none, Chair.
Okay, seeing none, we will now, I will accept a motion, please.
This is Vice Chair Vasquez, motion to approve.
Okay, we have Vice Chair Vasquez and a second, please.
Commissioner Thompson, I second.
Vasquez and Thompson, roll call vote.
Commissioner
Approve.
Gutierrez.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Thank you. Commissioner Leonard. Commissioner Thompson.
Yes.
Commissioner Vandertulen.
Yes.
Vice Chair Vasquez.
Yes.
Chair McMahon.
Yes. Very good. The motion passes. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Item 5, communications. Are there any written communications received prior to this evening's meeting, ma'am?
We have none to share with the commission, Chair McMahon.
Thank you, Director Walker. Item number 6, presentations. We have one presentation this evening on our facilities. Facilities maintenance coordinator, Tim Abu, and office assistant, Katie Solario are with us this evening. Hello.
Hello, this is Katie Slorio.
Hi, Katie. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to chime in really quickly, Katie. I don't see Tim on the line right now. I text him. I think he's having problems connecting to the internet, so I can run through his portion of the presentation.
Okay. It
Okay.
looks like he may have just popped up there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good. Is Tim on the line now?
Tim is on the line as an attendee. I tried to promote him to panelist, so we will see if that works. If anything, Tim, I opened your mic so you can just unmute from your phone.
Hi, Tim. Can you hear us? It seems he's having some difficulties, Madam Secretary. Would it be possible to do, Katie, would it be possible to do your presentation first as we work with Tim?
Yes.
Madam Secretary, are you prepared to, for the slides for Tracy, or excuse me, for Katie? For her portion?
Yes. Katie, you can just go ahead and tell me to go to the next slide, and then do we start with slide 2 or?
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Tim. We can hear you. There's a bit of an echo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim, we're having some difficulties. Maybe try to reconnect. We're gonna have you come back and present after Katie does her portion.
I'm here now. I'm here now if you could hear me.
Okay, that's much better. Thank you, Tim.
Okay.
Hi, Tim. This is Chair McMahon, and if you're ready, sir, we're looking forward to the facilities maintenance coordinator portion of the presentation on the facilities.
Okay, I believe Katie's starting first.
Just waiting for Tracy to start that presentation.
Okay, okay. Let's go ahead, Katie. If you would please, if you're prepared, we'd like for you to start the presentation first, ma'am.
Oh, there we go. All
Thank
right,
you.
everyone can see that slide. All right, good evening, members of the Parks and Recreation Commission. My name is Katie. I'm office assistant with the Parks and Recreation Department, and today I'll be discussing facility rentals. The Parks and Recreation Department not only offers a diverse selection of recreational and educational programming, we also offer some of the best banquet and meeting facilities in Solano County. The facilities are used by our programs along with the citizens and businesses in our community. All of our centers host events such as weddings, quinceañeras, graduation and retirement parties, along with corporate trainings. And each facility has a unique layout, size, and amenities. Tracy, if you can move to the next slide. The Lattice Community Center first opened its doors in 1993. The community center is located in the Lattice Cultural Center alongside the Vacaville Performing Arts Theater and the Vacaville Library. Lattice is one of the largest banquet facilities in Vacaville, featuring 8,000 square feet of space that can be divided by soundproof partition walls to accommodate anywhere from 50 to 400 guests. Lattice offers a fully functional commercial kitchen with stainless steel appliances and countertops and 2 large private patios for outdoor seating. This facility is popular for large weddings, school events, banquet dinners, and is frequently used for community outreach meetings. Next slide, please. Also located in the Lattice Cultural Center is a large, beautifully maintained garden that is often used for wedding ceremonies, bridal showers, and baby showers. Next slide. The Mcbride Center caters to seniors Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and remains busy throughout the week. Seniors enjoy a variety of programs and events at this facility, many of which are offered at little to no cost. McBride is available to members of the public for rentals on evenings and weekends. This facility is designed for small to medium-sized gatherings for up to 200 people and features a commercial kitchen. Examples of rentals at this facility include baptisms, Eagle Scout ceremonies, and memorial services. Next slide, please. The Three Oaks Community Center was built in 1973 and has a unique architectural design with a large stage. This facility is frequently used for quinceañeras, wedding receptions, and children's parties. The theatrical stage makes this facility especially popular for performances such as dance and music recitals. Next slide. Park rentals are very popular in the city of Vacaville, especially in the spring and summer months. We offer rentable picnic areas at Andrews, Arlington, Lagoon Valley, Magnolia, and Peña Adobe parks. Each picnic rental includes a designated seating area along with a barbecue grill. The picnic areas are frequently used for birthday parties, graduations, baby showers, and company picnics. Next slide, please. We also have a high demand for field rentals throughout the year. In addition to our regularly scheduled programs and contracted leagues, we receive rental requests for tournaments, practice fields, and company events. We currently offer field rentals at Outpatch, Arlington, Centennial, Keating, and Nelson parks. And now I'll turn the presentation over to Tim Abu to discuss facility maintenance.
Yes, I'm Tim Abu, Facility Maintenance Coordinator for the Mcbride Senior Center. As discussed in the first half of the presentation, our facilities are frequently used for parks and recreation programming, along with facility rentals. A major role of the facility team is maintaining the appearance of our facilities and keeping the amenities up to date. In the past year, we have completed upgrades in each of our facilities. The Lattice Community Center. Next slide, Tracy. The Lattice Community Center has had new sound panels to decrease sound travels from adjoining rooms, and it has recently been painted. Next slide. Next slide, Tracy. The Mcbride Center has a new sound system, enables us to page team members and make announcements from the front counter. We can also play music throughout the entire facility. Next slide. Next slide when you're ready, Tracy. Also at the Mcbride Senior Center, last year we painted the kitchen at Mcbride and purchased new furniture for the senior lounge. You can move on to the next slide. Three Oaks Community Center. In addition to the exterior doors previously being replaced, we upgraded the hallway exit doors. We also replaced the carpet throughout the entire facility in 2020. Next slide, Tracy. Future projects for 2022 include a new projection screen and PA systems at Lattice. For the Mcbride Center, we will be installing new blinds and painting the exterior of the building. Three Oaks will also receive new epoxy floors in the assembly hall and new interior paint. Next slide. Some of our challenges. Technology evolves quickly and equipment becomes obsolete at a rapid pace. When you combine the high cost of new technology with the continuous cost of repair and replacement of items due to continuous use, it becomes very challenging to stay current with up-to-date electronics and amenities. We are currently experiencing department-wide staffing shortages and facing competition for hiring from other local employers. The lack of a commercial kitchen at the Three Oaks Community Center is something that we have looked into, and unfortunately, it would require a massive scope of work. Thank you for your time this evening.
Tim and Katie, thank you so much for the presentation. At this time, I'll open it up for commissioner comments for either Tim or Katie. I see no hands from the commission. I do have one quick question for either one of you. At Lattice, the outdoor area, I know that there was talk a year or so ago about putting electrical back there for lighting. Does that happen, or where are we at with that? Do we have lights in the back for night or evening events?
Are you talking about the back patios?
Yes, sir.
There is light back there. We are looking at getting better lighting, but we do have some lighting back there on the patio, on both patios.
Are we able to rent that area for evening events, or is that not possible with the lighting currently?
If I can,
Yeah.
Commissioner McMahon,
Yes, sir.
are we speaking about the area behind the theater or the patios at the Lattice Community Center?
The area behind the theater, the rental area.
There, okay, yeah, we're talking about two different areas. Then Tim's talking
Okay.
about the speaking on the patios at Lattice. The area behind the theater, that's another project, and I believe it is a CIP project on hold at this point. I know we have talked about that in the past, and we do plan on at least exploring that on the future, putting lighting back there and improving that area, and even putting an overhang back there and that behind the theater area.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Commissioner Gutierrez.
Hi, yes, I just had a really quick question. And I know staffing continues to be, an issue with a lot of businesses everywhere. But right now, with the facilities being shut down, what are we doing with staff? Are they being redirected to other areas? Are they on like a temporary furlough? And what are we doing to kind of engage them so once the facilities open back up, we can retain them?
I can take that question as well, Commissioner Gutierrez. The facilities are not 100% shut down at this point. As far as our front counter is concerned, we're taking appointments for registration, but many of our programs, we're remaining open at this point. But we're actually playing that by ear. We did send out some information on all our web pages, on the city's web page, on our Facebook account, sort of letting our customers know what they can do with regard to the programs that are currently open, whether it be if they don't feel comfortable in the program, that they can ask for a refund, or if they do feel comfortable, we're taking all the precautions to make sure we're running programs safely. But as you know, and I'll probably talk about this a little more in my manager's comment, this new virus is really spreading quickly. So although we're taking every precaution and we're remaining open for the majority of our programs, we can see that we're moving closer to potentially shutting them down.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Vice Chair Vasquez.
Hey, good evening. Thank you for the presentation. I have one question. If someone could remind us how the facility maintenance projects were funded, if they were already budgeted for. And second is a comment, more so just that once, with the future projects in 2022, like once some of those new projection screens and PA systems are installed, incorporating that into maybe some of the marketing and outreach for future events. But thank you.
Yes, thank you for that question, Commissioner Vasquez. The maintenance upgrades that you saw with the sound panels and the painting of some of the facilities, those are budgeted in the public works budget line item because they're considered maintenance. So any upgrades or maintenance like that, they are budgeted ahead of time. And typically those are in the Public Works' budget line item.
Thank you, Reggie, for that clarification.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Any further commissioner comments or questions? Okay, very good. Tim and Katie, thank you so much. We appreciate the presentation and thank you for all you do for our community.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Item 7, we were business from the floor. This is the time to address the commission with issues that are not on the agenda that are within the commission subject matters jurisdiction, maximum of 3 minutes per speaker. Madam Secretary, is there anyone on the line this evening?
I do have an attendee, but no hand is raised.
Okay, very good. We will close business from the floor. We are now at item 8. Reports of Park Manager David Jacobson. Hi, David. How are you?
Good evening, Commissioner, Chair, and Commissioners. Can you hear me okay? Is the audio good?
Yes, sir. I hear you perfectly. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Thank you. So a few things in addition to, our routine maintenance that we do. In November, we planted 42 new trees in Corderos Park, Browns Valley Park, Alamo Creek Park, Magnolia Park, and Pheasant Country Park. And these were trees that were either damaged from a storm, they were dead from a disease or a virus or something like that, or an insect, vandalism. That's another thing that occurs. And so throughout the year, we keep track of the trees that are missing, get removed for those reasons from a park, and then we replant every fall. So we got 42 trees replaced in those parks in November. An upcoming project that we're doing is at Meadowlands Park. There is 3 existing induction lights, park lighting that's between the TGIF Center and the parking lot. And we're upgrading those lights to provide more lighting with LED fixtures and removing the induction, which are a little bit lower candle lighting. And then the last thing was I was asked to, update on the Nelson Park, the asphalt pathways that run through the park. I was let know this week by CIP Engineering that asphalt repair replacement is going to be a part of the 2022 slurry seal project through the CIP Engineering Group in Public Works. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
David, thank you very much, sir. At this time, I'd like to open up to commissioner comments or questions. And just remind the commission, if you have any maintenance questions, now is the time to address those with David versus commissioner comments at the end of our meeting. Any commissioner comments or questions for our park manager, David? Vice Chair Vasquez.
Hi, David. Thank you for those updates. Would it be possible at some point maybe to come back to the commission with an update on the Nelson Park asphalt? I guess it sounds like it's in the works, or maybe, because I had a meeting with Reggie out there and we talked about kind of like what potential work would look like, but I don't know, maybe to give the commission a better scope of what the work would be.
Yeah, that's definitely something I can take care of. I can the manager that runs the engineering group over there, I'll let him know tomorrow. And when once they have some construction drawings that are ready to be bid, out for a contractor, I can certainly scan those in and on one of my reports, have Tracy put those up as slides, and so you'll understand what exactly is going to be done. That's not a problem.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
David, is there an estimated timeline for that particular project at Nelson?
No, that was only, again, what I had, the information I was given is that it's going to be part of the 2022 slurry seal. They're going to need to augment that project's budget to pay for this work at Nelson. I don't have a schedule of, when the drawings are going to be completed and it goes out to bid, but typically, I mean, I don't want to speak incorrectly, but typically the slurry seal project is done during the summer every year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep,
Any
you're
other
welcome.
commissioner comments or questions for David? Okay, very good, David. I see no further hands. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good evening.
You too. We are now at 9A, business. Director Walker, good evening.
Thank you, Chair McMahon. This item, the approval of the 22 calendar of regularly scheduled Parks and Recreation Commission meetings, comes to the commission each year in January. There's a little history here. For many, many years, the commission vacationed in the month of August. And the reason that the commission vacationed in August was because the city council used to take the second meeting in July off. Over the last couple of years, the council switched that date to the first meeting in July. And so we had moved our vacation date for the commission to July. But it seems as though, and based on communication with commissioners this past August, a good number of commissioners were vacationing in August. So we are proposing to move that vacation month back to August, and then the December vacation month, has been longstanding as well. And unless there was an item that was time sensitive that needed to be addressed, those would be vacation months. So the recommendation is, by simple motion, adopt the 2022 Parks and Recreation Commission meeting calendar, including the cancellation of the August 3rd and December 2nd, 2022 commission meeting. That's all I have. If there are any questions.
Director Walker, thank you very much. We'll open it up for commissioner comments or questions regarding 9A. I see no commissioner hands. Means this is an action item, I will open it up for public comment. Madam Secretary, anyone from the public with their hand raised?
I have none, Chair.
We'll close public comment. At this time, I will accept the motion.
Commissioner Thompson, I motion to approve.
Thompson, and a second, please.
Vice Chair Vasquez, second.
Thompson and Vasquez, roll call vote.
Commissioner Gutierrez,
Yes.
Commissioner Leonard,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson,
Yes.
Commissioner Vandertulen,
Yes.
Vice Chair Vasquez,
Yes.
Chair McMahon.
Yes. Okay, the motion is approved. Item 10, reports, committee reports. It is the Play for All committee, which is Commissioner Bruman, which is unfortunately not with us this evening. He's absent. Would staff like to make any comments on the Play for All park project that's happening?
Commission Chair McMahon, and this is Director Walker. I don't have any updates other than I am aware that progress is being made in pretty rapid progress. I don't know, Reggie, if you have any additional information. We do have Recreation Supervisor Tiffany Ricci West, who routinely attends those committee meetings. So Reggie, I don't know if you have anything to add.
No, I don't have anything to add, Director Walker. I was able to go out and view the site, me and Commissioner Vandertulen, and yeah, it's moving right along. It's very exciting to go out and see it in real time. So yeah, very excited about that project. But no, I don't have anything to add from their past meeting. Thanks.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for the update. we are now at 11. Item number 11, reports of park planner Nemo Gonzalez. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Chair McMahon. Good evening, everyone. Some of the items I'm going to be reporting on tonight are updates that I have generated, while others are generated by our other park planner, Hugh Hesterman. I'm going to do my best to answer all of your questions, but I may have to follow up with some of the items. Item number 1 was Magnolia Park Phase 2. During November 18th public meeting, residents expressed their preference that the additional shade structure be a gazebo design rather than the picnic shelter. The developer has agreed to reflect this preference. The gazebo design was actually included in the approved master plan. Second item is at Arlington Park. There is an existing generator out there, but there has been a proposal to add an additional generator on the north side of the cell tower. This is going to be enclosed by a CMU block wall that's approximately 10 by 17. It's going to match the existing aesthetic. And it's going to be approximately 8 foot, 8 inches high. At Lagoon Valley Park.
Nemo, this is Chair McMahon. My apologies, sir. What I'd like to do is I would like to open up for commissioner comments on each subcategory there, if we may, and as well as public comment. I apologize for that, for not being more clear with that when we started. So if able, I would like to open it up for commissioner comments or questions for 11A and B, which were just discussed, Magnolia Park Phase 2, as well as the generator at Arlington Park. Are there any commissioner comments or questions for those 2 items from the commission? Okay, I see none. Madam Secretary, any hands raised from the public on those 2 items for 11A or B?
I have none, Chair.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll close public comment. Nemo, thank you so much. 11, we are now at 11C, sir.
Sure. 11C is Lagoon Valley Park. We've got just a brief update on the construction, which is on hold due to the weather. The contractor is accommodating park uses and activities out there. For instance, the loop, the lagoon, is still scheduled for April, with some minor adjustments in the race routing that will be required due to the construction.
Okay, is that the update for Lagoon Valley?
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay, sir. We'll open up for commissioner comments or questions on Lagoon Valley 11C. I see no hands. Any hands from the public, Madam Secretary, for 11C?
No hands raised, Chair.
Okay, we'll close public comment. Very good. 11D, please.
Sure. 11D is, Tracy, you want to, excellent. 11D is just announcing some community meetings that are coming up. The first of being the Lagoon Valley Dog Park community meeting, which is proposed for Saturday, January 8th at 10 a.m. And weather permitting, this is going to be on site. And this will be the second of 2 meetings that were planned for this. Additionally, we've got a Meadowlands Park Measure M Park Improvement community meeting coming up. That will be hosted via Zoom, will be recorded and posted.
Outstanding. Thank you, Nemo. Commissioner comments for 11D for Nemo.
Chair McMahon?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I just jump in here and share a little information? I wanted to let the commission know that there will be an additional dog park meeting for the Lagoon Valley Park that will happen later in January. I want to apologize for the late notice on this meeting. You know, with staff shortages and illness, and was under the impression that this notification had gone out sooner and it came out late. So we're definitely scheduling another meeting later on in January as soon as this particular project is Park Planner Hugh Hesterman. So as soon as Hugh hones in on that date and time, we'll get it out to the commission and the public. I also wanted to let the commission know that for both of these meetings, and you'll see in the upcoming months, we'll have a number of community meetings scheduled, and we cannot have quorum at any of these meetings, whether they are via Zoom or in person. But I want to assure the commission that staff will provide feedback from the community members and these meetings. And whenever they are a Zoom meeting, we will attempt to record the meetings and make those recordings available to the commission. That's all I have.
Thank you, Director Walker. Okay, so we will open up 11D for questions, comments from the commission. Commissioner Gutierrez.
I just had a really quick question, just based on what you were just saying, Director Walker. So Meadowlands Park is right around the corner. I was really interested in attending that one just as a citizen. So should we not attend that one, or if we are aware of another commissioner attending that, we shouldn't?
No, I apologize, Commissioner Gutierrez, because what I should have shared as well is that if you are interested in attending any of these upcoming meetings, please notify Tracy.
Okay.
And then Tracy will know once we hit that, with the three individuals before and not hitting quorum, we're okay. So as long as, you RSVP to her and let her know that you would like to attend. And if you're one of those first three, then it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other commissioner comments or questions? I see none. And Tracy will open it up for public comment regarding 11D. Any one from the public with their hand raised?
I have none, Chair.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll close public comment. Nemo, thank you very much, sir. We appreciate the presentation.
Sure. Chair McMahon, I've got one last item that was not bulleted, but it's just a quick update for Roberts Ranch.
Yes, sir.
There's an expectation that the dog park north of Fry Road will begin construction in spring of 2021. That's all.
Okay, so Roberts Ranch, you said 2021. Is that 2022?
Apologize. Yeah, 2022.
All right, we'll give you a pass on that. It means we're only 5 days into it. Thank you so much, Nemo. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Very good. We're at now item 12, reports of Recreation Manager Reggie Hubbard.
Yeah, thank you, Commission Chair. I just have a few quick things to share with the commission tonight. If you can pull up the slide, Tracy. Oh, next slide. Oh, back up. Okay, so our scholarship program, to date, we've awarded $41,000 to families in Vacaville. So we're excited about that. We know we'll spend more during our Expo, our Recreation Expo. And as I explained before, we can go back and ask for additional funds because I really do think we're gonna run out of the $100,000 that we have. So very excited about that. $41,000 to date, and we're gonna keep pushing. Next slide, Tracy. Chinese New Year, Friday, February 4th, 12 to 1:30. Although this is a planned event, it's a planned event that's in person. We know that this new variant, this new COVID variant is taking its toll on the community and on the nation, of course. So although I'm reluctant to share a lot of information on upcoming events, but of course, the event is right now, it's planned to happen, but if we have to cancel, we'll make sure that we give the public ample notice of any cancellations. The Recreation Department continues to move forward with events, but we really want to keep our residents safe and healthy. So at this point, yes, it's on, but I can see some of these things that we have planned in the near future not happening. This is one of the events that we can't do virtual. This is an annual event. It's usually well attended. We feed individuals, we have dancers, we have entertainment. And so an event such as this, although we would like for it to happen, we're just not sure that it's going to happen, but I still wanted to share it with the commission tonight. It's scheduled for, like I said, Friday, February 4th from 12 to 1:30. but we will make sure that we get enough information out on our social media pages, on the city's webpage, if we do end up canceling this particular event or any future events as well. Next slide, Tracy. This is our Recreation Expo, March 5th. This is our annual event where we kind of kick off a lot of our summer programming, but kick off spring programming as well, where our residents can come in, get a view of some of the programs, and take advantage of some of our discounts, look at summer camps and kind of plan their summer out. As I said, with our scholarship program, we anticipate our scholarship program being widely used at this particular event. We know that parents like to come in during this event and plan out their whole summer and use those funds that we have allocated from Measure M. So we've done this event in the past. I'm sorry, last year we had to do this event virtually, and Melody did a great job of planning the virtual event. We were hoping to do it in person this year. Once again, we'll play it by ear. We're hoping that March 5th is sometime out. So we're hoping that we can do this one in person. It's 8 to noon at the Lattice Community Center this year. And like I said, it's just an event where the community comes out, get a glimpse of a lot of the programs that we run, and then kind of lay out their summer programming for their kids and their youth. And like I said, we're hoping that we can do this, not have to do it virtually and do it in person, but we'll see. And like I said, if we do have to cancel or move to our virtual Recreation Expo, we will let the community know well ahead of time. Next slide, Tracy. Oh, I think that was the last slide. I'll take any questions at this time.
Reggie, thank you so much. We really appreciate all the work you and your team is doing out there. And I love seeing that you guys are still planning these events and waiting to the very last possible minute, hour, day to cancel them if necessary. So thank you so much for all the work. I know it's a lot of work and we appreciate it. We'll open up for commissioner comments. Commissioner Gutierrez.
Everything Chair McMahon said. Love seeing all of these events. So sad, unfortunate time. It's really hard to be planning events. I'm really excited to see some of the cultural events, the Chinese New Year event, but just going back to the Chinese New Year event, to attend that event, do you need to be over the age of 50? Because I think it said that on the flyer.
Yeah, it's typically an event that's geared towards our senior citizens over at the Mcbride Senior Center.
Okay.
But we have seen, some of our participants bring their grandparents. So we won't turn someone away if someone came in and they brought their grandparent to this event.
Okay, and then if it's virtual,
our parent,
then
our grandparent.
Okay, and then I guess if it's virtual, then it.
Well, the Chinese New Year, we probably wouldn't do that virtual because this is an event where we do provide food and entertainment and things like that. So we probably wouldn't move that particular event to virtual.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Vice Chair Vasquez.
Hi, Reggie. Thank you for the presentation and the information and updates. I'm just wondering, I received, the recent Parks and Rec communications that went out earlier this week, I believe. But I'm just wondering if there have been or what the impacts have been in terms of cancellations or folks requesting refunds to the recreation programs. And if you all are, I'm sure, trying to forecast any potential impacts in the coming weeks or months. And just thank you to you all and all the staff and having to work again to pivot amongst this painful season of sick colds, flus, and Omicron.
Yeah, thank you for that question. And we looked at that today as far as refunds. We haven't received many refunds today, to date, as I knock on wood. People are still coming out and enjoying our programs, but we're anticipating that there will be some. And we're taking precautions as well. If there's an exposure in a particular program, like TGIF or one of our sports programs, we are just shutting that program down and going in and cleaning the area and making sure that we're putting our participants' safety first. So we'll program while we can, but at the same time, we are forecasting that we'll have to shut some down. But to date, we haven't seen a lot of refunds. People still want to go out and program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Any further commissioner comments or questions for Reggie Hubbard? Reggie, thank you. And also that's great news about the scholarships. And it's nice to see that is being used by our community. So nice work. We appreciate it. Thank you. Item 13, reports of Director Carrie Walker.
Thank you, Chair McMahon. For that slide to come up, Tracy. I wanted to take a few moments at tonight's meeting and share the newly adopted, share some highlights of the newly adopted commission appointment policy that I suspect you're all aware of and should have received the staff report and draft policy for that. The December 14th City Council meeting when the City Council adopted the new commission appointment policy. Next slide, please, Tracy. So the municipal code calls for members of the commission to be appointed by the mayor with approval of the City Council. The process of mayoral appointments and council ratification of appointments cannot be changed. However, with council members now elected by district, there has been an interest in council members making appointments to commissions by district. And this policy applies to both the Planning Commission and the Parks and Recreation Commission. So the newly adopted policy states, there we go. Sorry, Tracy. The newly adopted policy states commissioners shall be appointed to staggered terms on a by-district basis such that the city council member from each district and the at-large mayor shall each have a representative appointed from the pool of applicants nominated by the individual council member or mayor. An appointment list will be posted on or before December 31st, and that's what you see there on the screen. This is the appointment list that is currently on the city website, and there's the link to the website. So the list shows when terms expire and potentially how many openings there will be. The application period will be published with the appointments list and will be open for at least 30 days. Incumbents seeking reappointment are required to complete and file an updated application with the city clerk by the application deadline. The application deadline is Wednesday, February 4th by 5 p.m. Candidates can apply online by visiting the city's website. Next slide, please, Tracy. So all members of the City Council will receive all qualified applications and can recommend up to 3 applicants from their district. In the event there are no qualified applicants within their district, that council member may nominate qualified applicants from other districts. The mayor will recommend up to 3 applicants that reside anywhere in the city. The mayor nominating council members and commission staff liaison, which for the Planning Commission would be the Director of Community Development, and for the Parks and Recreation Commission would be the Director of Parks and Recreation, will review the applications and may schedule or waive interviews. Next slide, please, Tracy. So the nomination and selection process. Recommended candidates will be part of the council agenda for review, interview, and consideration. This will happen at a notice city council meeting that is open to the public. Subject to city council ratification by a majority vote, the mayor will appoint 1 member from the applicant pool nominated by each nominating council member. All commission appointments and reappointments will be made no later than the first council meeting in March. Terms of office. The term of office for members of the Parks and Recreation Commission is 2 years. Terms are staggered to be overlapping so that all terms won't expire in any 1 year. To satisfy this requirement, 3 members will be appointed to an initial 1-year term. Districts 1, 3, and 5 will make a 1-year appointment, and districts 2, 4, 6, and the mayor will make a 2-year appointment. And if a vacancy occurs after less than 6 months of a term, the selection process will begin from applications on file from the prior appointment process. If a vacancy occurs after more than 6 months of a term, the vacancy will be posted and the application and nomination selection process will begin. And that concludes my presentation on the commission appointment policy. Are there any questions?
Thank you very much, Director Walker. Any questions or comments from the commission for Director Walker? I see none, ma'am. Thank you.
I thought I saw a hand.
I'm sorry, let me go back.
Commissioner Thompson, did you have your hand raised? Maybe I'm seeing things. I apologize.
No, I did not have my hand raised. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is quite all right. Again, we'll just make sure everybody, any other commissioner comments or questions for Director Walker? No, I see no hands. So Director Walker, thank you so much. Anything else, ma'am?
Yeah, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. It's, you know, I think a challenge for a lot of us with this variant, and I just, you know, wish for health for everyone, and hang in there. And hopefully 2022 can just hopefully get better for all of us. So happy new year to everyone.
Thank you so much, and happy new year to you as well, ma'am. And thank you for everything you do for our community. We appreciate it. Okay, we are now at item 14, reports of the commission. It was a quick meeting this evening. We will start with Commissioner Gutierrez.
Hello, I can't believe we're already talking about the end of our terms. I feel like I just barely got started, but just to echo what everyone else said, Happy New Year to everyone. This has been, you know, a crazy year, and kudos to the entire team, just hanging in there, keep pushing forward with amazing events, and keeping, you know, what you can going as far as retaining, you know, staff. And I know it hasn't been easy, but I definitely appreciate and see and recognize all of the work that you guys have been doing in the roller coaster months. And it seems like we're in for another bumpy ride in 2022. So I know we're all here to support and help. And I will definitely continue to do so. There will be on Martin Luther King Day, January 17th from 12 to 2, a Martin Luther King Peace Day in the park at Andrews Park. So hopefully I will see either all of you or some of you there. There will be local community children reading parts of the I Have a Dream speech. This is the second annual event, and I hope to continue to see it grow and get bigger and bigger, and definitely here to see ways to continue to have peace in Vacaville and unity. And again, wish everyone just great health and a happy 2022.
Outstanding. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you for all your work you do in the community. We appreciate it. Commissioner Leonard.
Good evening, everyone.
Commissioner Leonard, I think we lost your voice there.
Okay.
There
no
we go.
comments tonight, Chair. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Commissioner Thompson.
Yeah, I just, no specific comments. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. 2022 seems to be off to a rough start, certainly is for me and my family, but I wish other commissioners and staff and appreciate all that everyone does out there in the community and trying to keep things going as much as we possibly can. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate everything you do. Commissioner Vander Tulen.
Well, good evening, everybody. Likewise, I have no comments. Happy New Year. And I think as we go into 2022, 5 days in, hopefully this Omicron will be short-lived. And in the meantime, everybody stay well and please stay safe.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it. Vice Chair Vasquez.
Hi, everyone. Just a couple of updates. I was able to attend the Play for All tour with Tom Filippi and got a personal tour, which was kind of nice. He took myself and my husband and the toddler around to the park, and that was in November, and I've already driven by since and seen there's even more development. So it looks really great out there. I also attended the Magnolia Park community meeting in Zoom, and so great to hear the update tonight. I also attended Councilmember Mike Silva's District 3 Town Hall meeting, which was one of the second I was able to get out to at the end of last year. It was just neat to see how the council members, especially the new ones, are engaging with the community and bringing city staff out into kind of like the public view and getting them to share about their respective departments and how they serve the city and its residents. So that was really great to see. I did just have a quick note just about our calendar. It would be great if we could institute again a July facility tour. I think that would be awesome to kind of keep like maybe culturally or traditionally through the agendas, not necessarily marked like the vacation months, but just echoing what everyone else is saying, Happy New Year. Like Commissioner Thompson, the new year didn't start off too great for me, but luckily my family is doing well and healthy and safe, and that's all I can ask for. So just wanted to give a big thanks to the staff and to you all who are working really hard to try and figure out how to keep the community safe, but also give them opportunities for recreational opportunities amidst this Omicron variant. So Happy New Year, and hope everyone is staying safe, or at least trying to amidst the variant. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Vice Chair Vasquez. We appreciate it. And I will close the meeting just by saying that basically the same thing that everybody has said. Just I know it's really easy to get frustrated right now. We're 2 years plus into this pandemic, and here we are again facing a new strand of it, and it seems to be very contagious. I would just ask, please be patient. I know that the staff is working hard. I know it's easy to get frustrated, but they're doing a really good job at serving this community and doing the best they can in the ever-changing situation. So we appreciate it. Again, I appreciate seeing all of the programs still going. The events are still going. They're not being canceled unless they absolutely have to, and we're going as long as we can prior to canceling that. So I really appreciate that from the staff. You guys do a great job, and hopefully we can get past this very soon, and we won't have to talk about COVID or this pandemic much longer. So please, everyone, please be safe and take care of each other and be patient. And with that said, I would like to adjourn the meeting until our regular meeting of Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022. Good night, Vacaville.